Hey everyone, it's Kim over here at Creating Community, and today I'm going to talk about writing in our homeschool and why we've done a complete change. So stick around, we're about to get started. Okay, so I know it's been a really long time since I've done any kind of update with our homeschool because, quite frankly, I wasn't on YouTube for a few months. So before all of this break and all of this stuff that's been going on, we had been using structure and style for our writing curriculum. Now, I want to say right up front, this is a really, really good curriculum. There's nothing wrong with this curriculum whatsoever, but it's not working. Let me just say, it is not working for us at all. I've tried and tried to make this work because it came with a sizable price tag, as anybody who knows who uses this program. It's expensive. I got the DVDs, I got all of the stuff to do, and we tried. And let me just say, part of the problem is it's kind of dry. And to the point where it was making my already reluctant writer hate writing even more. Now, I know tons of homeschool families that use this and say that their kids love it. My grandchild was not one of those kids. The videos were way too long for her, very intensive. It would take the majority of our morning just for her to go through and do the videos, and that didn't even entail all of the rest of the work that comes along with the videos. Him saying, you know, here's the homework portion, here's what you need to do, etc., etc. I tried to cut back some of it, and it just wasn't working. So I was like, you know what? I need to find something that engages her, maybe something that is more fun. And I looked and looked and looked and looked some more. Hope does have 2 pen pals that she writes to, so of course that's writing, but I wanted something else. And I'm going to be sharing with you what I'm going to be using next year for 6th grade for writing. But I'm also going to be using, we're going to finish up what we've started with this other thing. And she does like this. It is fun. It is colorful. And it's by Evan Moore for grades 4 through 6. And it's called How to Write a Story. Right? Evan Moore. Who knew, right? But this is actually really cool. So I'm going to skip ahead just a little bit. I'm going to show you a little bit of what it looks like. Okay, so it's correlated to current standards, which whatever, I don't care. Guided lessons on story parts, reproducible planning and writing forms, guides for writing stories in 6 genres, writing and publishing centers, and supports 6 trait writing. So as you will see, right here at the front, and I'm going to read you what it says. What? Clear lesson path with many activities for teaching about character, setting, plot, and conclusions. Multiple story planning forms and graphic organizers. Guidelines for writing in 6 genres. Publishing ideas and writing centers. Why? Guide students to write a complete story. Help students understand the importance of each story part, and encourages creativity and fun with writing. And that was the thing. I wanted something that she didn't mind doing. But here's the table of contents. Leave it up there for you for a sec. But part 1 is characters, setting, plot, action, conclusion. Part 2, write a story step by step. Part 3, additional story planning forms. Part 4, write in different genres. And part 5 is presentation. Part 6, writing and publishing centers. So, conventions of spelling, possessives, complete sentences, end punctuation, capitalization, indenting paragraphs, commas, quotation marks, and dialogue. Examining different writing styles, choosing a voice to match your purpose, writing from different points of view, using different voices for different purposes, choosing strong ideas, developing character, setting and plot ideas, elaborating on ideas and details, maintaining focus, writing about action, using descriptive language, choosing words for your audience and getting the reader's attention, beginning sentences in different ways, combining sentences, writing smooth paragraphs, sequencing, developing a complete story, and grouping together ideas and details. And they do have a scoring rubric on here for those of you who like to go that route. And right now, I'm not scoring. I am just trying to get her to like to write. I will go through and I will correct some things, you know, and say, okay, these words are spelled wrong, or, you know, you forgot punctuation, whatever, capitalization, but I'm not giving her a score at this point because I want her to learn, not only learn how to write, but also to like to write. So I'm going to skip ahead to give you an idea, because we have been working in this book. Actually been working on describing the setting. But I'm going to give you some ideas. So here is an example. So here it says describe the setting. So underline the phrases below that describe this setting. So they look at the picture, and then there's all these phrases right here. And what they do is they underline the phrases that pertain to this setting of this picture. And then what they do, using their underlined phrases, they're going to write a paragraph describing the setting to your readers. So they're going to use the ideas from here to write their own paragraph. And this has worked really, really well for Hope. And then here you choose a picture, write a description of the setting, and make your description so clear that anyone will know which setting you are describing. So there again, here's some pictures. She's going to choose one of these pictures, and then she is going to do a descriptive paragraph about one of the pictures for the setting. And it just goes on and on like that. Here's one about identifying a plot, describing the plot. And sometimes they will even have you go ahead and pick your favorite book and name the book, and then you're going to list the important problems or events faced by the characters in that particular story. So if you have a book that you're reading, it's perfect. You can go ahead and do stuff like that. So you can bring in what you're already doing. And then they have like the My Story plot plan. So it's just fun. It makes it so, so fun. And she's really liking it. As you get way deeper into the book, here's a story outline, a story web. So it covers all kinds of wonderful things. And I think this has been a huge help for us. She actually pulls it out to do it. She doesn't doesn't get all upset like, it's time for writing. It's like she'll actually pull it out and say, okay, Grammy, what page do I need to do in here? What are we going to do today in this book? And that is huge for us. And like I said, stay tuned. I'm going to be sharing real soon all of our curriculum for the 2023-2024 homeschool year for 6th grade. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in conjunction with this. I purchased another workbook type thing that is going to be really fun as well. And then something totally different that I've never used before because we love literature so much. So I'm going to incorporate literature into all of this. So I'm going to try to tie it all together. That is my hope. But our homeschool plans for next year have changed immensely. So many changes for next year. So make sure that you stay tuned. Lots of videos coming up. So take care and God bless, and I'll talk to you in the next one.